Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be dyeing my hair with highlighters. I'm very excited for this one. They are neon and they are straight up my alley. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but we're going to figure it out. Let me go grab my bowls and then we can start opening these and getting all of the ink out. All right, here are the markers. We have 3 of the yellow, 2 of the rest, and 1 of the purple. So hopefully this is enough. I have no idea how to open these. It looks like they're going to be pretty simple to open, but I guess we'll see. These open up pretty much the exact same way as the Crayola markers do. Oh yeah, these cartridges are really large, so we're gonna have a lot of ink. So I'm just gonna get all of the cartridges out of these highlighters and I'll be right back. Those were really easy to open. So now we're just going to blow the ink into each one of the bowls. Should have put on gloves before I did that because some of the colors splattered everywhere. I have like green and pink dots all over my face. That's okay, it's just gonna add to the freckled look. It's all good. So I have all the liquids in here. Now I just need to add some conditioner. Just gonna add like that much to each color at a time. And then if I need to add more, I can. These smell really strong like vinegar. I don't know why. It kind of smells like we're dyeing Easter eggs or something. Okay, the colors are mixed up and they look so pretty because they're highlighters. They're like really, really neon. So here's what the green looks like. The yellow is really chunky. I can't get it to smoothen out, so I'm just gonna apply it chunky, but it's so bright and neon. I'm very excited. The pink is absolutely beautiful. The orange is really pretty too. The purple is more of like a pastel lavender shade, and the blue is a nice like sky blue shade. As I was dumping these out and mixing them up, they remind me so much of the Crayola markers. I'm hoping that they're going to stick to my hair. These ones don't claim that they're washable anywhere, so I think it has a better chance of staining my hair than the washable markers did. So fingers crossed these actually stain my hair. Just like the texture and as I'm mixing them up is very, very similar to the Crayola markers. For sectioning today, I'm going to do the 6 sections that I did last time, but I'm going to leave these front 2 pieces out. As you can see, I still have some leftover color in my hair from the Sharpie, so I'm just going to go over these 2 front sections using the exact same pattern I did last time. So these front 2 pieces are going to be ombre, and then I'm just going to split the rest of my hair into 6 sections, 1 for each color of the rainbow. Let me section my hair, get on my gloves and my cape, and I'll be back. All right, as always, we're going to start with this front section just to get it out of my face, and I'm just gonna split it in half and do the bottom half first, and then we'll add this top section. This Sharpie is so hard to get out of my hair. Like I said, this had a really strong vinegar type fragrance to it, but as soon as I added the conditioner, that kind of like went away because the conditioner has a strong scent to it, so it masks the vinegar smell. That's like one of my least favorite scents is vinegar. It like grosses me out. Look how amazing these colors look though. If these actually stick to the hair, oh, they're gonna be so pretty. Now that we got this top section done, we're just gonna wrap it up. Let's move on to the 6 individual sections. I guess we'll start with this one, and I think I'm gonna do pink over here. I really don't feel like this is gonna work. It just is way too similar to the Crayola markers for me. And these actually are less pigmented than the markers were. Like when I was applying the markers to my hair, I was like, oh, like this might actually work because they were really pigmented and it just looked like it was dye on my head. But with this, it looks so pastel and not very pigmented. So I feel like the chances of it working are less. Or maybe this will just stain the hair a tiny bit and there might just be a tint of the pink and the different colors on my hair instead of it being super neon, because these aren't washable, so I don't know if they're gonna work. I did see comments on my Crayola marker video where a lot of you guys told me if you use Crayola markers, you have to leave it on for like a day or more, and that it will work if you leave it on for like a really, really long time and you sleep in it and stuff. So like at that point, I would just use dye. Like there's no point if you have to leave it in your hair for that long. This is going to be the last like marker based video I do. I have so many other fun items, but this will be the last like marker, highlighter, Sharpie type video. I honestly can't believe how difficult it is to get the Sharpie out of my hair. I've washed my hair quite a few times and it is not leaving. It's like, hello, I'm here to stay. So just know if you want to dye your hair with Sharpie, it's gonna stay in your hair for quite a while. I'm not sure if bleach would get it out or not because I haven't like bleached my hair. But as you can see, my roots are starting to grow in. So in a couple weeks, I am going to need to bleach my roots. So we'll see if the bleach gets out some of that remaining Sharpie dye. Moving on to the most beautiful shade out of all of these colors, which is, of course, the standard neon yellow. Now look at this. It has turned really, really liquidy throughout the process of me applying the other colors. In the beginning, it was really, really chunky, and it's become very soupy and very runny. So I feel like I need to hurry and try and get this on my hair. I think it's just gonna continue to become more and more runny. But look at this. Oh, this is like one of my favorite colors. A super, super electric neon yellow. I love it so much. You know what we should try? Once I rinse these out, we'll have to get a black light and see if this like makes my hair glow at all. Even if this doesn't stain my hair and dye it, it might still leave that like glowing film on my hair. So I'll have to grab a black light and show you guys what it looks like with the black light, because I feel like there's a pretty good chance my hair might glow. This yellow feels really, really weird. It feels like gummy. It's hard to like section my hair. It's become really like dry and rubbery, which is really weird because when I'm applying it, it's really runny. But as soon as it gets worked into my hair, it becomes very rubbery and hard to pull my hair apart. All the other shades feel fine. It's just this yellow that has this really weird gummy texture to it. All right, let's do this green section back here. This yellow is running everywhere. Oh my God, it's literally running off of my hair. This is the exact same situation as the Crayola dye. I'm getting major deja vu. So I'm probably like 80% sure this isn't gonna work. The only thing I could see this doing is tinting my hair a tiny bit, but I definitely don't think it's going to stain my hair super vibrant or anything like that. Here's the blue section, and this blue is a very light sky blue, so hopefully it's dark enough to stain the hair. Last time when I did those Crayola markers, the blue did tint my hair a tiny bit, so maybe it will tint this section. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And last time I left those Crayola markers on for an hour and they didn't do anything. So I'm gonna leave these on for the same amount of time today. Normally I just try to leave all the dye I ever use on for like an hour. This color all over with some hints of like a lime green would be so incredible and beautiful. I would love that. And the last section is purple. And remember, this is a very light pastel purple. This is the only color that I only had one cartridge of. So we'll see if this shows up at all. Hopefully it does. This doesn't really look like it's doing much at all. It's just so pastel, and this one smells pretty strong like vinegar too. I don't know, some shades smell more strong than others. And when I was blowing the ink out of the cartridge, some of the cartridges were really runny and others didn't really have any runniness, and it was just mostly bubbles. Whereas with the Crayola markers, all the shades were pretty similar with how the ink came out of the cartridges. These were very different depending on the color. Okay, that is all 6 shades applied. As you can see, the yellow is really doing its own thing over here and just getting everywhere. I'm sure this foil is going to be crazy on the inside because the yellow probably is liquefied and gotten on all the other colors. So I'm going to leave this on for an hour, like I said, and then I'm going to rinse it using cold water. I want to give this the best chance as possible to stay in my hair, and if I use hot water, it's probably not going to stay. If I shampoo it, it's definitely not going to stay. So I'm just going to rinse it with cold water, and I'll see you guys in around an hour. I'll show you a 360 too. Okay, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Nothing happened. It did exactly what I thought it would do, which is nothing. I don't think any of the colors stayed in at all. It didn't even cancel out some of the tones I had left in my hair. It pretty much looks the exact same as it did when I started this process, which is what I was assuming was going to happen because of the texture. It just reminded me so much of the Crayola markers. I figured this is what was going to happen. Sad it didn't work, but I have so many other items that I can dye my hair with that I'm excited to try. I have a black light that I'm going to turn on and show you guys what my hair looks like. We're going to see if it glows or if the highlighters did anything to my hair. Okay, I have my black light. Here we go. Oh! You can literally see where I got marker all over my neck. Stop. I can't handle this. This is too funny. Oh my gosh. I literally got stuff all over my face, all over my neck. Let's check out my hair. I mean, no, it doesn't really glow. I feel like it glows because it's blonde, but it's not like this piece right here. Like this piece glows because it has color on it, whereas my blonde just glows because it's like a white blonde color. I don't think it's glowing because of the highlighters. I'm guessing the water just like rinsed out all the rest of the color. Underneath here in the nape of my neck is glowing from the black light, so I'm pretty sure that I just didn't rinse this area good enough. So there's a lot of leftover highlighter in this area, whereas up here I probably rinsed a lot more with water, so it's not showing up as much. But I do think it would work if you didn't rinse it very much and just lightly rinsed. It would probably show up a lot better. Cool. Glad I have this all over my face still. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. And until next time, guys, stay weird. Goodbye.